Okay guys, it is time for a new update here on the Bitcoin price. I can already tell you, yes, we saw a strong correction to the downside. The question now is, when can we expect the price to reverse? I opened a new Bitcoin short position, $1 million in size yesterday, $60,000 in an unrealized profit. As you guys know from my last video, my Solana short position is also still open with around $60,000 in a profit. It's actually almost the exact same currently, which is kind of funny. But the Solana trade, we already realized $14,000 in a profit. So this we need to keep in mind as always. I will also show my P&L history like I do in every single video of mine, so you know exactly what my recent trades have been. And as you guys know, my short position I also announced with you live yesterday as I announced all of my trades on Levex, guys. You don't need to use my link. I don't care about that. Just go to the exchange itself. If you have an account there, just type CryptoMo, go to my profile, follow me for free, and then you will see all of my live trades exactly at this spot on my profile. You can see my realized P&L, how much unrealized I have, when I'm scaling it up, when I'm placing my stop loss, and on top of that you can go to exclusive content and see my posts. And this is a big benefit. Besides this, for sure, VIP program, guys, I'm paying half fees. As you can see, the normal fees are 0.06 as on every exchange. I'm right now at 0.03, so I'm paying half the fees that I would normally pay when trading. So this is also a great benefit. But now let's not talk too much. Let's just jump right into the charts. As you guys remember, and one thing that I always ask you guys to smash up a like, don't forget to subscribe, activate the bell, leave a comment down below. I highly appreciate it. Like that, it's a lot more fun for me to produce these videos. But in general, if you guys remember what we were talking about in my last video is that we need to hold the $101,200 level to not see a bullish reversal. And this support held. But why did it hold? To be honest, it was only because of the bullish announcement that came from the US. And the bullish announcement is that the strategic crypto reserve is coming, right? A lot of people actually were super bullish. They all said, oh my God, it's coming right now. But what we need to keep in mind is that the only confirmation that we have right now is that there will be a task force that is looking into how to create this strategic reserve and what the exact guidelines would be for creating it. So for the next half a year, we don't need to expect that the US will buy any cryptocurrencies. Actually, for the next half a year, we only need to expect that there will be research into how to create this strategic, and it will not be a Bitcoin reserve, but a cryptocurrency reserve. So we don't even have the confirmation that it will have any Bitcoin inside, theoretically, right? It could be a strategic reserve with Trump coin, theoretically. I mean, this is why people, I think, after they realized it, became a little bit, the decision, it was a split decision more or less. People, short-term people that were speculating on a massive run-up after this news came in, jumped into the market, although chart-wise the market was more looking to correct, right? And there was not that much real buying pressure still in the market. It was just speculative buying pressure that came in to speculate on a pump. And I think this speculative buying pressure also now exited the market again, which is nothing horrible for Bitcoin. It is not a bad sign. It is just washing out people that are just sorely speculating for potential financial gain and not buying Bitcoin and holding it because they believe in it long term, right? And there's a big difference in these two buyer groups. And I think this pump was originally only established, and also holding this price level here was only established by people speculating to make a quick profit. And this is why I was looking very closely at the altcoins. I told you in my last video, if you are not sure about Bitcoin, you can look at the altcoins. Why? Because even if Bitcoin continues to, for example, go sideways and look bullish, this can sometimes be the case because people are already rotating out of altcoins into Bitcoin, which means there is money flow indirectly into Bitcoin, which keeps the price of Bitcoin stable while the altcoins already start correcting. But as soon as the people went out of the altcoins, and the crypto market in general is actually right now looking to correct and looking for correction, right? If the money then is out of the altcoins, there is no buying pressure coming into Bitcoin, and then finally also the selling pressure hits Bitcoin and pulls it down. And yesterday, we, for example, saw that Solana broke out of the symmetrical triangle way before Bitcoin broke out of the symmetrical triangle it was forming. Because, now I went to the Solana price, 1 second, I need to switch to Bitcoin. Because Bitcoin symmetrical triangle actually, and if you're wondering what symmetrical triangle I'm talking about, it is this here. Bitcoin symmetrical triangle actually broke down after Solana. So for me, when I saw that the altcoins are weakening and that Bitcoin is only holding price because money is flowing into Bitcoin from the altcoins, I immediately jumped into my Bitcoin short position. And as I said, it's 13 hours ago I opened that trade. So now what price levels do we need to hold? It is pretty simple, guys, and it will be highly important to look at two things today. We want to see that Bitcoin holds this support. It is the support of our falling wedge, which could have been a very nice and bullish breakout to actually reach prices of 120, 130,000. But so far, we are correcting a little bit. Also, the breakout potentially only was front run because insiders knew the news that is coming with the strategic crypto reserve. So this we also need to keep in mind here a little bit. But in general, guys, the $98,500 level, $98,500, this is the price level we need to close our current daily candle above. If we're closing it above, I will actually take some profits of my Solana and also my Bitcoin trade. If we're closing it below, I will potentially scale up my Bitcoin and Solana trade. I will update you on Levex anyways, live as I always do. But in general, I will probably do the scale up because it just makes sense in my opinion, as we need to expect then chart-wise, right? We have a very low chance of some very bullish fundamental news coming in right now because we pretty much had one of the bulliest, you know what I mean, news that came in theoretically from the US already. So it's unlikely that there will be a massive additional influx of news right now. So if we are closing below, we need to keep in mind that just trader-wise and active traders that are trading spot but also derivatives will be looking for a correction down to the $90,000 level where our next important support would be. So if this daily candle closes below, I will probably scale up my trades because it is just very likely that we will reach some lower prices. What we want to see when Bitcoin is holding this price level, which I hope for. As you guys know, people are asking me, why are you shorting? Why are you shorting? First of all, guys, I'm challenging myself a little bit. It's a bull market, and yes, I'm doing short trades. Highly profitable, by the way. We 10x'd our trading portfolio in the last 4 months. I mean, who does a 10x on their trading portfolio in a bull market while actively trading? Not many people, I assume, to be 100% honest, and especially I don't know anyone that is actually sharing all of his trades live, every entry, every exit, and then also shows his closed P&L history at all times, every video, right? I don't know, I don't actually know anyone that does this, to be fully for real. So be a little bit aware of also who you're watching, because if people are just interested in pushing you to their affiliate links, right, and are then just giving you crazy calls, it's just to generate volume, right? And yeah, I would be a little bit aware of people maybe not always that are actively trading but not showing their P&L history, right? For swing trades, it's a little bit of a different situation. If you have very long-term swing trades, it's a different game. But if you're watching somebody that is giving you information on today you should go long, today I think it's a good idea to short, but he's never showing his P&L history and never shares his trade entries live, I mean, you already know what the interest of this person might be. But in general, guys, we need to keep in mind that what I explained to you earlier with the altcoins going into Bitcoin, what I want to see is that Ethereum is holding the $3,070 level. Because even if Bitcoin is holding the $98,500 level with the daily candle today, but Ethereum is closing its daily candle below support, this is the exact reason why I opened my Bitcoin trade, my Bitcoin short, at this price level over here, right? It would be the exact same, just on a bigger time frame, on the daily. So we want to see that especially also Ethereum gets its bullish daily candle close today, and not only Bitcoin. Because if only Bitcoin gets this bullish daily candle close, but all the altcoins are closing even more bearish, we know that Bitcoin probably only was able to close the daily candle bullish on support because there was money flowing into Bitcoin from the altcoins, and not because the general market sentiment of traders has now flipped bullish again. Because if that is the case, they will jump into the altcoins because they tend to have a better percentage performance in an uptrend, right? and also a higher percentage loss in a downtrend or in a correction. So keep that a little bit in mind. Market making wise, guys, we had a lot of long positions that were building up recently when we had this long-term sideways movement. So for the market makers, yeah, all liquidity was grabbed already. I don't think that market makers are interested right now in pulling the price even more down. But we need to keep in mind that there's just a lot of natural speculative traders in the market. So for them, this might still be a price to sell, especially if they may be new space entered at these price levels over here, just because they expected a pump because of the reserve, which is not changing anything for us in the immediate short term. It's just a very bullish long-term sign for our HODL portfolios. That's why you also need to differentiate between your HODL portfolio and your trading portfolio. You can be extremely bullish on your HODL portfolio like I am. I'm extremely bullish long-term on crypto. I'm never selling any cryptocurrencies of my HODL portfolio. But trading is something different. There I will grab the bearish narrative. There I will open the short trade. There I will take the USDT profits of my short position at lower prices and put it back into my HODL portfolio. That is all I want to do. I want to make profit with every market move and make my HODL portfolio even more big. Because in this case, long term, I know that my HODL portfolio will outperform everything else that I could invest in, right? This is why I'm putting everything back into my HODL portfolio. Otherwise, I could take my trading profits and buy a house or apartments or whatever. I'm not doing that. It's all in my HODL portfolio. Long term, I'm extremely bullish, probably more bullish than most people. But I'm also an active trader, and what I'm doing is giving you trading content. And this is why I'm actively longing and shorting the market. And yeah, that's the reason for it. Just for people sometimes asking, Mo, why are you bearish? I'm not bearish. I'm just using market swings to scale up my always bullish HODL portfolio for the long term, right? But anyways, guys, keep an eye on these price levels. As you guys know, don't overcomplicate things. If you want to have a positive and a good P&L history, don't overcomplicate things. If you're looking at 2,000 indicators, 1,000 of them will tell you it is a good time to buy. 1,000 of them will tell you it's a good time to sell. And at the end, you are not smarter in any way. Your brain is just overloaded by information. So keep it more simple, and for sure also think about what is the human mind of the rest of the market doing. At the end of the game, at the end of the day, you're playing a game against others, right? You need to be smarter than the other people if you want to win when trading actively. So you cannot only look at indicators and charts. I mean, yes, it resembles what people are thinking right now, right? This is what the chart is. It is a resemblance of the emotions of the people and what people are expecting. But keeping the thinking of the other people, what they might be thinking, especially when you're looking at the fundamental news and so on, keeping that in mind is something that is extremely relevant also for your own trading decisions, right? And it can be a very nice additional indicator, in my opinion, besides the charts, right? Because the charts show you what the people are thinking. But if you have a little bit of a base idea of what people are thinking right now already, right, then you might be able to read the charts even better. But now, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Smash up a like, don't forget to subscribe, activate the bell, and we are going to see us in the very next video, which is going to be tomorrow probably, depending on how volatile the price will be. For now, you know anyways what my next steps are. And keep in mind, guys, on Levex, just if you are registered with someone else's affiliate link, it doesn't matter. You just need an account on Levex. Go to my profile, follow me there, and you can get all of my content completely for free. You're supporting, I don't know, you're supporting my YouTube channel and everything else by that. And for sure also make use of the reduced fees, guys. The VIP system is very, very, very great. 0.06%, which is extremely low. It's the normal base fee on exchanges for me right now, and I'm not trading insane volumes every day. I have 0.03%. Yeah, so I'm paying half of the fees that I would pay on another exchange. So make use of that. But now we're going to see us in the next video. Till then, guys, bye.